So, what are some other things you think we could talk about on the show that people find interesting?
Cafeteria food.
What?
Food we grew up listening to. Food we grew up eating.
Listening to food.
Food we grew up eating, at school as compared to the food we eat in the house, or was it good food?
Oh, hold on.
Was it a good experience? Was it a bad experience?
Wait a minute, Mesh. Do you think anybody needs some time to think about if cafeteria food was good? Now, some people's schools, their food was the bomb.
That's the reason I'm saying that is because when I went to go visit my aunt, we had this burger. I was like, what kind of meat is this? I was in like kindergarten. I'm trying to figure out what kind of meat it is. Then they had this sauce on there that I figured out later that was mayonnaise and mustard mixed. And they let it sit for a minute so it took on a different flavor. And when they put it on the hamburger, it was like, wow, what the heck is this? But I never forgot it since kindergarten. And then they had this pizza, which I call like a beef bake or beef and cheese bake or something like that, because it was like this puffy dough with some ground beef and some cheese on top. And it was just like, it was almost like I went to school just to have that. Those two things right there. I didn't care about nothing but recess, playing with toys, and getting those two lunch items right there.
I'm telling you right now, when I was in school, our school had the bomb pizza, the little square pizza, almost like the Totino's square thing.
No, I remember that.
Man, that thing right there, that is when I fell in love with, I can't remember if it's hamburger or the sausage. I can't remember. I wasn't into pepperoni.
Mine was hamburger.
Yeah, I wasn't into pepperoni when I was a kid. I think it was a hamburger pizza. Oh my gosh, I would almost do anything to figure out how to get another one of those pizzas. If they had one hanging out, I wanted to be friends with the cafeteria ladies because they had extra food back there. But I think it was hamburger or maybe the little sausage, man. And oh my gosh,
I was trying to get the hamburger pizza stuff from my friends.
And oh man, and that just used to that was just amazing. And when the fries was hot, and I ain't gonna lie to this, I know this is stuff that they say older people eat, or somewhere you find this at Piccadilly's, but I was in love with the carrots and raisins. I don't know where that came from, but I would sop up some carrots and raisins, boy.
Another planet? How about that? Another planet. That stuff is nasty.
No, and when Chick-fil-A used to have it. Chick-fil-A used to have it on their menu. I would prefer getting that than the French fries. Now, you know that's crazy. You go to Chick-fil-A, everybody go there for their fries. Me? Man,
their kale salad is amazing.
I've
never tasted a kale salad like that.
We don't want to talk about that right now. I think I cried
when better than carrots and raisins.
Heck no. I cried when they made the announcement that they were not going to carry that anymore. I think I cried, and probably 15 million other people cried when we found out that the carrots and raisins was going away. Oh man, that little juice that was in there. Oh man, that was just like the elixir of the heavens.
I never even noticed it.
What?
I never even noticed.
So that's one thing. Piece of that, and then for recess, right? You would get like a little snack, a little bar. They had these fudge bars. Oh my gosh, the fudge bar with the wooden stick.
Mine was ice cream, vanilla ice cream with the wooden stick. That ice cream was from the heavens.
Now, no, excuse me, I gotta bag up. Now, before the fudge bars was the grape. Oh my gosh, it changed my life.
Grape what?
That grape popsicle stick with the thick. It was the big slab of grape. I used to be slurping it, and when he got on the stick, it had a little different type of taste on it. Oh man, the grape.
Tell the truth. Did you eat the stick?
I actually used to suck on the stick until I sucked the words off the stick. I had the words on the stick, and I would just, oh my goodness. But then I fell in love with fudge, and it was over with. Oh, when that fudge came along, oh, happy day.
My taste buds have memory, just like everybody's, and mine will not forget that ice cream. I can taste it right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But I'm going to tell you right now, though, one of the worst things, you're talking about cafeteria food, one of the worst foods at school is breakfast time. Unless you're getting the cereal. Now, if you're getting the Fruit Loops, unlimited Fruit Loops, oh my God, or Fruity Loops, whatever that was. That wasn't no real Fruit Loops. Yeah. But it was close. Get the cereal.
Yeah, left everything alone, ate the cereal.
Oh, but they did have a little thing with a brand name, right? You pull the top off of it, put it in a little thing.
Yeah.
But man, the cereal, but that other stuff, I don't know, the mystery eggs and the little powder eggs. Now we ain't going for that.
That was not no eggs. That was some kind of egg pie.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening right there.
Egg sponge. Mine were egg sponge.
It wasn't Egg Benedict?
Yeah.
Okay. Eggs Benediction, like, get away from this. But anyway, to time out. But I think, yeah, that pizza, sometimes those hamburgers was popping.
Yeah.
If you catch the cafeteria lady and gentleman in there putting the salt and pepper, and you catch it when it's hot, and when them fries coming out hot, and me and my friends, what you do with your fries and you growing up? Where do you put the fries? Inside the burger. And don't let it be cheeseburger.
See, the thing is, I had a lot of friends that complained about cafeteria food, and I didn't see the problem with it. I mean, the Salisbury steak, the meatloaf, the biscuits and stuff, and the mashed potatoes, all that stuff was like good to me for some reason.
I know. No, hold on.
The only reason I say that is because, you know, my mother and father being in the military, we had the rations, and they had that. You drop some water on it and it turns into a meal. We grew up on those too.
Don't lie to the people.
So it's like when I had to eat that and then cafeteria food, it was no different to me.
Don't lie to the people.
It was like you could have, if they would have told me that they took this burger, put a couple drops of water on there and it turned into a piece of meat, then I would believe them.
Now you just said something. You said mashed potatoes. Now don't nobody know to this day what they were feeding us, and they put the title on it, mashed potatoes. Those were not potatoes. I don't know what that was. Wafers, air wafers, hydrogen, rice cake, melted.
It could have been rations from the military. I mean, you never know.
That was not no mashed potato.
I mean the freeze dry one where you just open up the bag and drop the water in.
You didn't even need you had to have a spoon because there was no consistency. It was like you was literally drinking flavored warm water with somebody dropped some salt and pepper in there. But by the time you got up and left that cafeteria, that stuff had evaporated out of your system. They may as well not even put that on the plate. I don't know what that was, but that was not mashed potatoes. I'm still trying to figure out what it was they were serving us, but I can tell you that
they were serving us a distraction.
It was not food. I'm telling you, it was not food, and that was not no mashed potato. Them little flakes, I don't know what was going on. A couple times I got a chance to go in the back and I saw them doing it, and it had a certain smell to it, but that was not no mashed potatoes. Y'all need to come clean and tell the people what it was y'all was serving us.
Well, that's all I can say. Most of the time I enjoyed cafeteria food. I hate to say it.
What? Okay, one last item that I thought was the best. I've never had it since. Never had the best since. Cafeteria applesauce.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
It was something about that applesauce in that cafeteria. It might not have been applesauce, but it made me like it.
My surprising item that I would just like never forget is the white milk. I don't know.
The who?
The white milk in that carton when it's really cold like that. It was like the best. After getting out of math class and science, and you go straight to the cafeteria and drink that milk. I was like, wow, this is
the only thing
very spiritually uplifting.
Spiritually, I was lactose intolerant, so I didn't know. So, but when that milk was cold, because it would be super cold at school.
Yeah, it'd be really cold.
Oh my God, it wouldn't hit you. Nothing would hit you like nothing would touch your heart like that. Yeah, when that milk was cold, but my go-to was the chocolate milk. Oh, you just brought
I definitely
the
school chocolate milk, yes.
Chocolate milk, and don't let them have a little piece of cake.
Yeah.
With that little thin chocolate topping on that yellow cake. Oh.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Oh, I feel my hip coming on.
That was the best. Yeah, it was torture. It was like, dang, I have to go home and wait a whole night and school day just to get back to lunch.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I'm telling y'all, it's just some good memories when you think about it. When you were young, you was just in there chilling, and then they started bringing in think about when they started bringing in the vending machines, and people started changing and getting them little raggedy sandwiches.
Yeah, I was going back to the cafeteria.
Yeah, everything kind of flipped up, but at one time it was really cool. And I just remember, you made me remember this. My school for breakfast, I remember when they switched over, they used to have these Carnation peanut butter and chocolate bars they would let us have by Carnation. They don't even sell them anymore. I fell in love with those Carnation breakfast bars. Changed my life. I tried to get as many as possible. I couldn't eat enough of those things. Even when I got older, I used to look for them in the store, and at one time they sold them, and then all of a sudden they just stopped. And just like that day when Chick-fil-A stopped selling the carrots and raisins, I cried because that was the end of an era for me.
Yeah, we didn't have a Carnation bar. We had some kind of mystery sugar bar.
I don't know. Yeah.
It was chocolate with some kind of glaze on top.
What?
And I don't know what it was. It was just nice. It was good because it was sweet.
Hey, y'all.
So we got fed up a little bit of everything.
Y'all, I'm telling you, you just don't eat the Salisbury steak. Anyway, we won't talk about the Salisbury steak at school with the little raggedy gravy. We won't talk about that. That just wasn't good. You liked it?
Military rations.
Oh,
I liked
God.
it. I liked it. Everything fish, everything.
Oh, you mean the little car, like the little McDonald's?
Yeah.
Filet of fish? Yeah, I give you that. That little fish was okay. It was okay. It was, yeah. Anyway, y'all, here on Simple Foods for You, we just gonna talk about whatever. We just like food. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna talk about stuff from broths to gravies to seafood, Italian food, soul food. Light bread, it don't matter. We just gonna talk about
Chitlins pot pies.
No, we're not talking about chitlin. We're not what?
Chitlin pot pies.
We're finna go. Hey y'all, all right, we've reached our limit because I don't know what's going on with chitlin pot pies. I've never heard, and that is not a thing. And please do not Google that. Please don't, because you might.
This is planet Earth. Chitlin pot pies is probably on somebody's table right now.
I'm begging you.
You will probably find that online, chitlin pot pie.
I'm pleading with you all. Do not Google that because you just might find a squirrel in a pot pie or something that you don't want to see in there. A pig feet in a pot pie, pig in a pie. Please, I beg you, don't listen to Lisa. Please, don't do it. And do not make that.
In 2 miles, turn left onto West Deer Valley Road.
What's going on? Okay, well, all right. That's our sign. It's time for us to go. We talk to y'all next time right here on Simple Foods for You with Lisa and Neil. Peace.